صباح الخير, صباح النور, صباح الورد. أهلا وسهلا. Yesterday I learned a lot of things about how to drink coffee with the Bedouins, because apparently there are a lot of cultural norms that come with it. It's not normal drinking, or not what we're used to anyway. So, first thing you should know is that only men can make coffee in Bedouin culture, because it's considered the most important thing. So like, okay, tea and food are important, but not as much as coffee. And since men do everything better than women, didn't you know that? It's better that men make coffee. Well, women can take care of all the rest. So let's say even if, I don't know, you're visiting a Bedouin family, like your friends, and you get there at a moment when there are only women in the house, well, they still can't make coffee for you. So if you're a male, or if there is at least one male guest, they will give him everything to make the coffee, because that's better. Yeah, men are good. Men are so great at doing everything. But that's not it, of course. So this is clearly not a coffee pot, and this is an empty coffee cup, you call it, yeah? But they're just, demonstrative. So you make coffee with your left hand, apparently. I'm always confused about this stuff because I'm left-handed, so I tend to do things the opposite way around, but the men make coffee with their left hand. And it takes some time. I've witnessed it. Then, of course, the natural thing, since the coffee is already in your left hand, would be to take the cups with your right hand. So that's one of the expressions of politeness, I guess. Like, everything is better if done with your right hand. Now, don't ask me why then you would make the coffee with your left hand. Contradictory here, but so I'll serve you the coffee with my right hand, and you have to take the cup with your right hand. Careful, otherwise that would be offensive. Then then you sip at least 3 sips, because if you do less, even if you don't like coffee, like you really hate it, especially the cardamom one that the Bedouins do make, have at least 3 sips. That's the rule. And then if you want, you can leave it. You can just be like da 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 da, and this means I'm done, thank you. I think this makes a lot of sense actually, because so the gesture to ask for more coffee is just this, like you keep it still so people can actually pour some more. Well, if you do this, it would be a little tricky to pour more, right? So yeah, you've had at least 3 sips, you're good. The first coffee is for hospitality anyway. It's just a sign that you're welcome in the house. But you might want some more, that's okay. As we said, you just go like this, da-da-da. Second coffee, this is for your sword, or it used to be for your sword, like to make it strong and powerful so that it could protect you all the time, you and your dear ones. But nowadays, our guide told us, of course you don't need swords that much anymore, luckily. So I don't know if it was a joke or if he was serious, but he said the second cup is for your cell phone. Your cell phone does protect you in a way, and it is a weapon in a way as well, so makes sense. And then your third coffee would be for your mood, so that you can feel better. Now, was there anything else? Well, so because I'm left-handed, I did my best to take the cup with my right hand, but then I inadvertently put it in my left hand, and the guy immediately realized. But I guess I'm excused because it was my first time with a Bedouin and everything. And normally women would be on like another part of the tent, but yesterday there was only one woman, so she came with us. Yes. Okay, let's imagine that a Bedouin family goes to visit another Bedouin family to ask for one of their daughters, like young girls, to get engaged with one of their young guys. In this case, they get there, they get poured the coffee, and then what do? They have to put it on the floor and not drink it. So that's a clear signal that they want to talk about something important. That's right. So the other family will be like, oh, you put your coffee on the floor. what's this about? And I'd be like, well, you know, we'd like them to get engaged and everything. And then, I guess the answer is pretty quick. In some cases, apparently it was prearranged, so it's all sort of performance, I don't know, just a ritual. But otherwise, they just quickly decide, and if it's all good and they accept, then okay, everybody has coffee and maybe food and other stuff. But if they say no, we want our girl for someone else, or you know, not your guy anyway, then nobody's gonna drink anything. They're just going to leave, because you don't take coffee from the person who refused your candidate. That also makes perfect sense. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll probably make another video at some point about the herbs and their culture for Bedouins, like what they mean and everything. But not now, because I've got to go to class. So bye bye, yalla bye. And oh yeah, it's not the coffee you imagine. You really have to try it. And apparently I've met the best coffee maker in the whole of the Dana Nature Reserve. I'll post a picture of him too. Bye bye bye, yalla bye, يوم سعيد, مع السلامة, بشوفكم.